Alright, what is going on, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Beat the Boss challenge at Comic-Con. So this was on day number 2, the Friday. So I'm going to talk about what happened. So, the day starts out... Well, actually, first let's go back the day before. So it was Thursday. The champion you had to fight to get into the tournament was Elsa Bloodstone. And at the start of the day, Seatin was saying Sunspot was the way to go. He put up 28 seconds with Sunspot. And, I haven't played Sunspot since the Content Creator program, so it's been a bit since I've used him, right? But, after, the first 2 rounds, I actually didn't even kill her, I died. But then I got the fight down. And then, I started putting up some good times. I got a good run, and I put up 29 seconds. So 1 second behind Seatin. So, it pretty much, if people only use Sunspot, me and Seatin would have been at the top of that leaderboard all day. But after a while, about halfway through the day, people started using Archangel. And it just turned into an RNG fiesta, man. It was just whoever got the most bleeds, whoever got the most poisons, you got the most neuros, you did the most damage. And that's what it came down to. The top 3 times were 23 seconds, 25 seconds, 26 seconds. So me and Seatin Sunspot runs, man, they became obsolete. So me and Seatin never made it into the tournament on the first day. But the second day here, it was Man-Thing. So, as soon as I heard it was going to be Man-Thing, or even before, I had a feeling it was going to be Man-Thing. Dude, Human Torch is going to absolutely annihilate that. Human Torch is the Mystic Slayer. You guys know I've made so many Human Torch videos. This was my time, man. So I literally get there on the Friday. This was also the day of the Summoner Showdown. Just keep that in mind. That plays a factor in all this. So I get there, hop in line. The line, there was only 6 people in line at the time because the day just started. We got there pretty early, so it was great. Waited, got up there. Very first, I was looking at the leaderboard. The top time was 38 seconds, and someone put up a 35 second. I think Pete just put up 35 seconds. And I was looking at the leaderboard. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go sub 30. I'm gonna try to get sub 30 here with Human Torch, man. And my first run with Human Torch, I put up 29 seconds. Everyone's like, how did you do that? How'd you get 20 seconds? A lot of people are like, oh, you had such a good AI. I did have a good AI. That is definitely one of the factors in these super speed run things. If the AI just doesn't dash it, it kind of sucks. But I was using Torch a little bit differently than everyone else. I was noticing some people were going for full combos and everything. And the main thing that people weren't doing was baiting out specials. I had 9 of the power stings on Man-Thing. Baited the special with Torch. Dude, he took a bunch of direct damage. That helped me get a really good run. And I didn't see anyone else really trying to bait specials. They were just trying to put in as much hits as possible. So I had 29 seconds. I was number 1 on the leaderboard. Feeling great, man. And then I went to do another run, hopped back in line, was waiting. Was almost up to the front, and then they called me to do the Summoner Showdown. So we went, did that, and if you guys want my full thoughts on Summoner Showdown, I'll link to that. Will be in the description. We placed 4th, so I go over the whole thing from my perspective. But yeah, so we lost the Summoner Showdown. After we lost, feeling a little bit down. I was a little bit disappointed, that I didn't even make it into the top 3. So now I come back to the MCOC booth, and I see I'm still at number 1 on the leaderboard. It's okay, well, maybe I can redeem myself in this tournament. I was still a little bit down, but I was still number 1 on the leaderboard, so that was good. So me, Hector, Yeet's brother, and Invincible, we all went down to Chick-fil-A for some lunch because, me and Vince, we're both a little bit down. We wanted some food, make us feel a little better, get some food for this tournament as well. I wanted to just get something to eat, man. So I went to Chick-fil-A. It was really good. It was the second time having Chick-fil-A. It was great. And then, yeah, came back, and I was still number 1 on the leaderboard. So I didn't think I was going to be. I thought someone was going to beat the time. And as the day progressed, I stayed at number 1 until Derk McMurk, who actually beat me last year in the tournament, he put up a time of 20, I think it was 23 seconds, something like that, something insane. And apparently he got hit 16 times to get that score. So, with Human Torch, if the opponent hits you, they're applying, and you have enough smolders, they're going to be applying an incinerate to themselves every single time. And if everyone's using the pre-fight ability, which you should be, it'll be a Nova Flame. So getting hit turned into the strategy. So now everybody was just trying to get hit and do like that. And Seatin put up a time of 28 seconds. He beat me by 1 second. And yeah, and then I kept when we got back, I tried a couple more runs. And the best I did was I matched my 29 seconds. I never got faster than that. Because now the strategies just get hit, which is weird. I try to get hit a little bit, but yeah, I matched 20 seconds, couldn't beat it. So then going into the finals here, it was me, Seatin, and Derk McMurk. So since I was third, I had the slowest time, I have to go first again. And after watching the tournament the day before, so I knew it was going to be Nameless Thanos, and I was thinking, okay, who am I going to use? And Captain America Infinity War was the first champion to come to mind for one reason. Well, first of all, he's a really safe option with that block proficiency and everything. And we take a look back at when he was actually in the game. Here's a run of me using Captain America Infinity War. So this is my first run here. Not my first run, but this is like my first, this is no revives. And I solo him here with Captain America Infinity War. If we look at the time, though, you guys can't see, but this is 7 minutes. That took 7 minutes to do. So, you know, like, I can do it with Catman. I know I can do it. 262 hits, man. That took 7 minutes. You know, I kind of forgot how long this takes. But I just wanted a safe option. I was really trying to go for the solo here going into the tournament because going first, you know, I need to get the solo to really put the pressure on the other guys. So yeah, the plan was to use Captain America Infinity War because again, I've soloed this fight with him before. Like you guys can see right here, man, 262 hits, and I still finished that fight with a lot of health. Like I know this fight, I really have it down. Like when this Thanos was actually in the game, I practiced this fight quite a bit. Like I really know this Thanos. I know his phases. I know it well, man. So I was feeling good. I was feeling good about using Cap. I'm comfortable with him. You know, I'm feeling good. So you know, just taking a look at the abilities just to make sure I know all the phases and everything. And, you know, going in, I'm feeling pretty good. So hopping in here with Cap, just get a little bit of that reading in. And, yeah, so one other thing, this is on an iPad. The Summoner Shrine was on a phone, which felt a lot better. I don't really like playing on an iPad, but, yeah. So we hop in here with Captain America Infinity War because he's an Avenger. That was one of the main things. Another reason why I used him is because when we get to that final 30%, you know, I want to be an Avenger just to play it safe. So going in here, I was debating if I should try to build to an L2 to try to get off a big chunk of damage. But I already pushed him into this next stone phase before I even got close to my special 2. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to throw these L1s. That's what I used when I sold Thanos in that video I was just referencing. So yeah, man, I'm just going to keep on throwing these L1s. That's fine. I'm going to try to bait some heavies so I don't have to worry about his specials too much. And, you know, I could have went to a special 2 here, but I'm just baiting heavies to get in some more damage. And I'm just going to keep on using L1s here. Just keep on using those L1s, stack up those bleeds. And yeah, he throws a special 1 here. I wasn't, you know, it's been a while since I evaded it, so I was just feeling it out a little bit with some blocked hits. Right here, I don't have my special, so the plan was just to go against the wall, bait a heavy, and then punish his heavy with my heavy. But he gets to another bar of power and throws it here, and I just block it, and it gives me enough power for another special. So then I'm like, alright, I'm just going to throw this then. And yeah, as you can see, we're already a minute in, and we're still in this first phase here. So that's not good. We're not doing too good on time. And at this point, I wasn't really worried about the time. You know, I didn't really realize how much time we were taking up here. But yeah, I'm trying to just bait some heavies so we don't have to worry about his specials as much. You know, if I can just bait heavies, you know, I can get more ins. And right here now, I'm pretty comfortable with the evade time now that I just, you know, just making sure I had it before. Yeah, get that Dex it flawlessly, no problem there. And yeah, we're already a minute and a half in, dude, and we're still in this first phase. This is not good. I can't parry him when he has his cocoon up, so I can't get off the Fury. I'm gonna go for an L1 here, drop it again. Just keep on dropping these L1s, man. Keep on stacking up some bleeds here, and at this point, I think I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to get in some more hits, man. I really gotta hurry up. I see like there's only a minute left. Like we gotta hurry. Evade this, no problem again. Like I got this down. Intercepting with the special 1 here. I think I go for some intercepts here. No, we switch phases. So finally we get into that second phase here, and so we're inverted, and that's fine. I'm ready for the inverted controls. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a combo and finish with the light so I can turn off the inverted controls. And I'm feeling good. I know I've evaded the special 2 inverted so many times. You have to dash forward actually first when it starts, and I'm ready to do that. So go ahead, back off here. Or he throws a heavy attack first. But I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this L2. Just going to go ahead and throw a special, put some distance between us, and I'm ready. Dude, evade the first part. Watch for the fiery ball, evade that, no problem. Go in. Wasn't quite fast enough. But yeah, I'm in Virgin right now, a bit heavy. You know, I'm good. I got no problem here. But then I'm looking at the time, dude. I'm like, what? There's no time left. I go for some intercepts here. I'm trying to get in as much damage as I can. He throws another special 2. I evade, and then I go in. But 3 seconds left, dude. That's it. We're out of time. So, you know, we played it well. I had no problem with the fight itself, but we only got him down to, like, what was that, 49%. So, it's, like, we were playing good. That's the thing. We were playing good. I had that fight down. I didn't think about the time limit, man. If it was, like, a 5-minute timer, that would have been so much better. If there was no time limit, man, I honestly think I could have soloed it with Beardo there. So yeah, that sucked. And then Seatin went in with Hyperion. And keep in mind, we finished that fight with like 70% health. We had a ton of health left to work with in that last phase. So Seatin's going in with Hyperion here, and he takes a combo to the face that puts him down all the way to 70% health right at the start of this fight. When he got hit at the start, I'm like, oh, crap, like, get hit again. You know, like, dang, dude, like, what happened there? He just kind of dropped his block. Because obviously, it's my time to beat. If someone beats my time, I don't win. You know, I was not feeling confident in my time at all, or my damage. But yeah, right here, he gets a ton of Furies with Hyperion, drops his special 3, and it just does so much damage, dude. Hyperion just he hits so hard. Definitely a better option if you're just going for trying to get in some damage. Then Cap. Cap is a slow and steady, playing it safe route, and you know, going for. If I didn't go first, maybe I wouldn't have picked him. Maybe I still would have. I don't know. But yeah, just look at this damage Seatin is doing, man. He's a minute into this fight, and he's already almost into that next phase. He's just throwing L2s. Yeah, here's the next phase already, dude. Like craziness. He goes in for the initial hit right there. That was a good play. He stays inverted. I don't think that's the best idea. Yeah, there we go. He takes off the inverted here just because it's going to screw you up, man. And playing on stage here, you don't want to really risk it, I don't think. Personally, that's how I play, though. Goes for an L2 here. He doesn't get the stun, but he evades the special 2 pretty nicely. Yeah, that was pretty flawless. Right here, he throws a combo ending with a light to get off the inverse controls. He's looking good. Goes for another L2 here. I think he gets... No, he doesn't get the stun. That's a little unlucky. But yeah, pushes to special 2. Goes for his special 2. Just the power gain's crazy. Here, he does get the stun. It's a free heavy attack. He could have been throwing some L1s here. Yeah, that's better. Throw some L1s. Stack up some incinerates here. Gonna bait out the special 2. Baits it out again. He blocked the first hit. Evades the second hit. He's looking pretty good. Takes off the inverted controls, and then pushes Thanos into the final phase. So this final phase, man, I wish I could have gotten to it with Cap. Yeah, he's waiting for a good intercept here. He gets a really good intercept right there, drops a special 3. That was definitely the right play. It's going to do some decent damage with, there wasn't too many armor breaks stacked up yet, so it's not going to do a crazy amount, but still some decent damage here. Then he needs to try to get in another intercept, and he does. But he doesn't have enough health to survive that special 3. So he took Thanos all the way down to 20%. If he didn't get hit at the start of the fight, he maybe could have even soloed it. He just didn't have enough health to work with. But phenomenal run from Seatin, man. He played well with hype. And at that point, I was like, damn it. Like we have no chance of winning now. And then Derk McMurk went, which again, this is the guy that beat me last year. On stage in the finals for the tournaments. I was trying to defend my title, and he beat me. So, you know, like, going into this, man, it was also, like, so I had to play against Derk McMurk, who beat me last year, and I also had to play against Seatin, who's, like, the biggest YouTube rival. Like, it's a pretty tough matchup, you know, and Seatin's actually pretty good. He's a lot better than people give him credit for. He's in my battle group, like, I see him play. I know he's good. So, yeah, it was a pretty tough matchup for me too. Like, just so going into it, man, it was kind of rough. So Derk here, he's reading the nodes or the info on Thanos here. I don't think he was really too well versed with Thanos and how he worked. That's why he was trying to. It was kind of like some last minute reading here that he was trying to do. I'm pretty sure. Because afterwards he said to me, he's like, "Oh, I thought it worked this way," and I'm like, "Oh no, dude, you read it wrong. It works that way." And yeah, that's what screwed him up, which we're about to see here. So, yeah, he does the same strategy as Seatin, goes for Hyperion, And, you know, Hyperion, he's a good option. He's definitely a good option. Is he the best option? I don't know. I'm going to talk about who I maybe would have used if I could have done it again. But yeah, he stacks up a bunch of Furies here, man. 7 Furies. And right there, he was just a little too late on the stun. You know, there's no master. There's only parry and dexterity, so there's no stupefy to make your stuns longer. So you don't have a long window on those stuns to really get in those heavy attacks. So you got to be really fast. So yeah, he's down to 63%. He has, I think he had like 10 Furies, though, so he hits a pretty big L3 here. You know, he's still on track to... He's right on track with Seatin here, so, you know, he could still beat Seatin's time here. 11 Furies, man. Crazy amount of Furies. If I was him, I'd probably go for some L1, stack up some of those Incinerates, maybe. Right here, he just blocks the special one. And, yeah, right here, he parries Thanos, which is not what you want to do, because he reflects the stun. He's at 4% health, and I'm like, Seatin, dude, you win. He's like, oh, it's not over yet. I'm like, dude, there's no way he beats your time with 4%. Like, that's it, dude. It's over. 4% health, there's no way. And yeah, sure enough, Thanos tags him again here in a second. He's trying to get some intercepts here, and then Thanos gets enough power for an L1, and it takes him down. So yeah, and that's it, man. Seatin ends up winning. So yeah, he beat me. Congrats to him, the daily champion. So, you know, if I could do it again, like, I wish I didn't have to go first, man. Like, if I don't go first, I can just see what everyone else does. And all I have to do is use the same strategy as them and just, you know, maybe change, see whatever mistakes they made and then not make those mistakes. And then, you know, that's enough. Or, you know, see what they do, and if like, oh, that doesn't work, you know, just do something completely different. I hate going first, man. But, you know, I had the slowest time, so I guess that's just the way it goes. But if I could do it again, what I would do differently, I wouldn't use Cap. If there's no time limit, I'd use Cap. But yeah, if there's a time limit, I wouldn't use Cap. I was thinking Namor, dude. Namor is an Avenger, actually. So, you know, you'd be safe in that last 30%. And in Thanos' first phase with his cocoon, basically, he has thorns. So if you attack him, it reflects, you take damage if you attack his thorns, right? But with Namor, say 200 Namor, you reflect that thorns. So you could just keep on hitting Thanos. As long as you don't parry him. If you parry him, he'll reflect the stun. As long as you don't parry, man, you could just reflect that thorn damage on Thanos. And I think that could be pretty good. So I was debating using Namor too, but like I didn't use Namor when this challenge was out. I used Cap, and I was comfortable with him. So that's why I didn't use Namor for it. But also Void. I think Void could be really good because, you know, you got those debuffs stacking up over time. Void's actually really good for like medium to long fight. Yeah, I'd say like he's not really good in short fights. He's not really good in super long fights, but like those medium fights where you can build up a Fear of the Void, you get a really big attack increase from Fear of the Void at 6200, and you start hitting really hard. And not to mention all your debuffs are on the opponent, just taking over time, adding up damage. Like I think Void was one of the champs Dave suggested. I think he could have been maybe the best option. The only problem with Void is that he's not an Avenger, so that's why I was a little hesitant to pick him. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what happened versus Seatin. You know, he played well. Like it sucks and it doesn't suck because like if I lost and I played bad, it's like, yeah, I just played bad. But you know, like I felt like I was playing pretty good. Like that's what bugs me. I was like, I was playing good. But yeah, no doubt, Seatin killed it. Shout out to him, man. He didn't win last year. We beat him on the first day last year, and then Vex snaked him on the last day. So it's about time he finally won one. I'm happy for him still. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know what you thought of me versus Seatin. Next year, I hope I get to face everyone again. I want a chance to face everyone again. I need some serious redemption next year. I need another shot. Hopefully, I don't go first. I want Seatin to go first, man. Let me go after Seatin, and then we'll see. But that's gonna do it, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Drop a like if you did. Smash that like button, lads, as Seatin would say. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you like some more content. That's gonna do it. Peace out. Actually, real quick before I go, there's one last thing I wanted to say. The slight silver lining on this is that technically we did beat Derk McMurk. We beat his time in this challenge, so it makes me feel a little better because we lost to him in the finals last year. So, you know, slight silver lining in that. We still lost, but hey, slight silver lining. You know, gotta take where you can after taking 2 fat L's in one day, man. you gotta look for the silver lining somewhere. But also that night I just got really drunk too, cause yeah, 2 fat L's in one day. It hurt a bit. All right, peace out, guys.